quickly in this video, we are going to be learning what are MVC. So let me first create a new folder, and I just want to create a new folder and call it my app. I want to call the folder my app, and then probably open up the folder inside my favorite code editor, which for now is going to be the Visual Studio Code. And then after doing that, briefly, you are going to be learning how to structure application using the MVC architecture. And to be sincere, the MVC architecture is just a way to make your code clean and maybe maintainable. So that's just it for now. So let's be sincere. Okay, the M stand for the model. So from the MVC, so the M there stand for model. So let me rewrite my D so you are going to be able to see it properly. While the V stand for view, the V stand for view, and then so VIEW, and then the C definitely stand for controller, so which is like a way probably controller. I think this space won't be enough, so I might need to shift this to be able to write the full controller. So the controller, so the M there handles data and business logic. So that's how the model work. So later on in this video, maybe after this video, few video next, we are going to be treating the MongoDB, while the view handles what the user see, while the controller handles the input and update the model view. So just don't worry, I'm going to be able to show you practically how this folder are created. And maybe in the few video, you are going to know what are the things you are supposed to write inside each one of them. So now I want to create a new folder, and I can call it controller. Trust me, the folder structure we are going to be creating now is one of the best folder structure you are going to be using in your future applications. So let me create another folder, and the folder should not be inside that one. So let me close this and open up a new one outside it and call it model. So we have the controller folder, we have the model folder separately. So we have the views folder also should be separate. So I think that's all for the MVC, but we have new other folders we need to create to make them complete. And let me create another one which is called the routes folder. Yes, definitely the routes folder is also needed. And basically, let me also create one more folder. There are a lot of folders you can be able to create, but for now I'm just going to limit it. So we have another folder which is the utils folder, and then let me create some few files too. So this is how your Express application is supposed to be structured. So when you are building an Express application, this is how you are expected to structure your application. So to make your code readable and maintainable, or maybe probably if somebody else is going to check your folders or maybe check your code base, is going to understand how you structure it better instead of just jam packing everything inside a one file. Okay, now let me put another file which is .env. Don't worry, all these things, all these files, all this folder, maybe probably later on you are going to know how it works together, or maybe if you already know how to write some Express code, you already know what it's supposed to contain. So inside the controller, we have the user controller.js, and this is the only file I'm just going to be creating here for now, and I'm not going to write anything inside it too. I'm just creating it just for you to see example of how you need to create folders inside it. So inside the model, we can also have the user model.js. Yeah, it doesn't really matter whether you're using .ts or .js, but for now and for myself now, I'm going to be using the .js. Okay, great. So inside the route, we can also have the user routes.js. And that's fine. and that's cool. What else do we want to have? Probably inside the views, let me add a new folder, a new file, instead, the user.ejs or .pog. It doesn't really matter which templating engine you use, but I just use .ejs, doesn't really matter. Okay, cool. That's fine. Let me just, for now, we are done with the folder structure, and the folder structure follow the MVC rule, and it's looking good actually. So this is what we are going to be doing maybe in the future video to structure our code properly. So probably just this is an introduction to the MVC method, and I believe by now you understand what it really means. So it's just a way of you let me say maintaining your code properly, and then having a better folder structure. So let me install Express in this application, because if you know, we just jump in to explain what MVC is without installing anything, and we are supposed to install anything, but it doesn't really matter because we are not writing any code. We just explain what the MVC is, and I think it's done in installation, but I don't know. It seems odd because the node module folder is not present, and whenever you npm install something, they are supposed to be a node module folder. So let me do npm init-yes to initialize the package.json file, and that's what we haven't done before. I think that's what's causing the issue. So we have now our package.json file generated. So since we have already generated it and it looks good, so probably we can just head over to install our Express back and see whether everything will work as expected. So npm install Express, and it's going to like take some few minutes or seconds, and you can see now our node modules folder just appear, which really tell me that okay, this time it's work. So now I'm assured it work. All right, bye bye.